Hey guys, my name is Aaron. I'm a technician here at Z1 Motorsports, and today we will be going over an install on our new Z1 stainless steel modular Y-Pipe. So here's our Z1 modular Y-Pipe. It is a two-piece product. You can get the resonator version or opt out and get the non-resonator version. This fits all of 350Zs, G35s, G37 coupes, 2014 and 15 Q60s, and 370Zs. This will not fit Nismo 370Zs or G37 IPL due to the H-pipe exhaust that they have. This will also not fit all-wheel drive models. So this is a great product because it gives you the option of running resonated or non-resonated. This is a great replacement if your factory Y-Pipe is damaged or if you just want a better flowing and better sounding exhaust. Alright, now we are going to move on to the install process of this G35 sedan, and we will do a step-by-step walkthrough. So on the factory Y-Pipe, we have 6 14mm nuts. We have 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. It is a good idea to go ahead and spray some rust penetrant on all the nuts prior to removal. I would say about 30 minutes to an hour to give it some time to really soak in there and free up some of that rust that can start to build up. So it's a good idea to break all these nuts loose by hand first with a good wrench, and then after that you can go ahead and grab your cordless electric gun. So at this time, this is when you want to remove all 6 of the 14mm nuts. All right, now that we have all of the nuts off of the factory Y-Pipe, it is ready to come off. And you should just be able to pull it off like so. And pull the rest of it out. Sometimes it can be a little tricky to get off. The studs will stick. It has these factory gaskets on. You want to make sure you take these off and replace them with the factory supplied gaskets. Now we have 2 different size gaskets. You want to use the smaller ones for up front. Go ahead and stick these on the studs, and then we'll be good to put our Y-Pipe up. So there's only one way that the Y-Pipe will actually go on. If you look at the Y-Pipe, you'll see there's a Z1 logo. You want to make sure that Z1 logo is pointing straight down. You can go ahead and slide the new Y-Pipe on the studs. Go ahead and put a couple nuts on the studs. And once you get these on there, just by finger, you can go ahead and let it hang. At this point, this is when we are going to go ahead and install the resonator. This is not directional, it can go on either way. Go ahead and put the resonator onto the bolts and make sure the gasket's on there. Might be a little difficult to move the factory exhaust out of the way. And you can go ahead and try to put one of the nuts on the supplied bolts. Once you get that nut on there and finger tight, you can let it rest so you can get the remaining bolts in. Now make sure you slide the last gasket up in there in between the resonator and factory exhaust. Go ahead and put a couple bolts through. Now you can install the last 2 nuts by hand. Okay, and now we are good to go ahead and tighten down all of the nuts and bolts. I like to start at the front and work my way back. You want to tighten these down enough so that there are no exhaust leaks, but you don't want to tighten it too much to where you are going to over tighten it and cause the bolts to strip out, stretch, or even break. And just like that, The Z1 Modular Y-Pipe is installed, and it looks great.